Hello, can you hear this? Let's see.
I'm in.
Hey, Cruz, can you hear me?
Hey, what's up? I'm in.
We hear you,
I guess.
Doc.
All right.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
I
Cruz, are
mean,
you still making videos, Cruz?
yes, I am. Um, I've been taking a break because I've been doing a lot of studying this week.
Okay,
So
well, you got to do what you got to do, right? So
yeah,
awesome.
Mad collaborations in the future.
Oh, is
yes,
that right?
yeah.
Who was that? Who was that?
This is Jeff.
Hey, Jeff, how are you? Do you collaborate
I hope so,
with
man.
Cruz? You
Muse
want
is
to?
a powerful woman, man.
I can
I
tell you
like it.
your resolution of your pixels are so much better than before with Discord. You look
Is
Yeah.
it?
amazing.
And the
Yeah, it looks
audio's
better.
better too.
It looked like 2 years ago last night. You know what I mean?
Oh, did it?
It did. It
I
was
can't
pixely.
I can't see
Is that
where to
Ion?
mute my
That's
my mic.
subatomic
I
I'm
want to
talking.
mute.
Yeah, I'm here though.
How do I
Fantastic. Oh, I
mute
thought I heard you.
myself?
I thought I heard you. Good. Subatomic Ion. They're both here. Oh my God. Are you guys studying along with Maddalena?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
No, no, no.
We're
No, no.
trying. She's something
You
else,
sons
man.
of bitches. If I gave you a vocabulary quiz right now, would you be able to pass it?
Do it.
No, sorry.
Sons of
Test me.
bitches.
I'll test me. Shoot, test me. I'll try it.
Sons of bitches. Maddalena, are you out there?
Howdy. You hear me?
Yes. And tell me something. You have what'd you do last night? Just tell us all. Tell the voices in your head and me what you did today before class or how you prepared for class.
Um, well, I made an audio recording and I listened to it about 500 times. And read through unit 2 and had about 5 mental breakdowns and then took care of my kids and here we are.
Fantastic. Just five mental breakdowns, huh?
Yeah.
Good. Good, good. But I see you're here, so you unbroke, which
Yes,
is
yes.
which is nice. You've
You had a
read
break and then you mend back together. Right.
you have read unit 2. I'm sure it's probably the reason for your break, one of your breaks at least. Um,
Yeah.
Tell me what you think of unit 2. Just give me your impressions.
Um, Intro to verbs. I kind of understand the concepts of like tenses. Yeah.
Yeah. Concept of tenses, which is weird because it's not the same thing as English.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was reading today online. Somebody was explaining why Greek is so much more difficult. Ancient Greek is so much more difficult than any language, especially any modern language. And they were comparing it to some another difficult language, which is Old Irish, I guess. Anyway, they were trying to explain to the world, the authors of this article were trying to explain to the world why it is so difficult to learn. That's what you're going through. Realize what you've bitten off is big, and
Hmm.
it's going to be a lot of chewing and a lot of, thinking to yourself, oh my God,
Yeah.
did I do the right thing? Right? Okay. Um, I want you, before we begin, I want you to look at this, Maddalena.
Okay.
This is the Smyth grammar.
Oh
Which
yes.
camera do I have on, Chewy? Is it that one? This is the Smyth grammar.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. I know that you guys have this online, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have access to this?
Yes, but not presently.
Okay.
I mean,
You don't need it presently.
okay.
I just want you to start thinking in your mind about this book.
Okay.
Okay. This book will go into far more detail than you need right now. You shouldn't be anywhere close to it, right? But I want you, since you're in this intensive program, to be thinking about it in the back of your mind. It's got a very good section on particles. One of the reasons ancient Greek is so difficult is because of its highly specialized use of particles to set up things like the speaker's intentions. What came before this that has to be considered? What is the conclusion from the thing that came before? What does it naturally conclude? And what is my, as the speaker, what is my impression? There are words, little tiny words in Greek called particles. And you're going to be introduced to some of these particles. We do not do this in English. We do not do this. You mean we don't have conjunctions? We don't have adverbs? No, we do. We do have conjunctions and adverbs. But the Greek is operating on a higher level. It is telling you exactly how the sentence that you're in relates to every other sentence around it, both what's been in the past and what's coming in the future. It's a structural step up. That's what the particles are doing. Now, having said that, I'm going to introduce you to a few particles because we always begin with vocabulary. But I want you to realize that they are very advanced calculations. Okay.
Okay.
There's a book by Duckworth. I think it's Duckworth, British classicist. I think that's, anywho, an entire book just on the ancient Greek particles. I'm telling you. And there will be places where they will say, well, we think it means this. We think it probably means this or that, right? Or it's leaning towards this or that. That's how complicated it gets. That's part of your new operating system is these particles. So I want you to turn with me to page 53. This is the Unit 2 vocabulary. And I just want you to look at the first particle that we see. That's the third word down. Ara. Good. Ara. And notice for the translation, it says introduces a question. So you don't translate ara. You just realize that it's trying to tell you. Ara is telling you, hey,
Froze.
oh, did I freeze? God bless America. Did I freeze? Oh,
No, you didn't freeze.
no, I didn't. Oh,
Maybe Maddie froze.
Maddalena, you there? Still there? Oh, I think we've lost contact. Boom. She's probably coming back.
This is probably the best quality we've ever had seeing you, Doc.
Is it fantastic quality? Can you see all my blemishes? Oh my God. He's fatter than I thought he was. You know what I mean? God, Chewy told me I looked like I was having a baby today. Couldn't believe it. Oh, God.
We love you, you sexy beast.
You know it. You know it. Okay, where's Maddie? Did she come back yet? Okay, let's see. Bum bum bum. Let's get her back. I hope Mother Creek didn't act too manually with Maddie. Oh, that can happen. Um, so she's not there.
No, she completely dropped.
She completely dropped. She's probably got to restart and everything. Fantastic. Do I want to test somebody who's sitting there? Tell me something, people who are sitting there.
Let's go,
Oh,
Bodhisattva.
Oh gosh.
hey, look on page 53, everybody, while we wait for Maddalena. Look at the page 53, the fourth word down. Oh, God. What does it say in parentheses that God is? It's a post-positive conjunction. It's a post-positive conjunction. And what does it mean post-positive? Cannot come as that first word, right? It's got to follow that first word. Why is that? Dude, it's a metrical thing,
Okay.
right? Oh,
I'm back.
Maddalena, fantastic. Look, Maddalena, look at ara, the particle, introducing a question. I just want you to see that. Look, we don't really use concepts as sophisticated as these particles in English. So it is a hell of a hard time learning them for an English speaker. This is going to be the hardest thing that you do. Okay? The hardest thing that you do. All right. Fantastic. Hey, Maddalena, you just tell me if you need to go do what you need to do.
No, I'm all right.
Let me know. You can also put yourself on just the privacy channels. You know what I mean? Just put up your icon if you want and get some. I'll know you're there. I don't have to necessarily. There you go. Here we go. Can we all see this? Yes. Chewy said, can we all see this? Okay. That way, Maddalena can just look at what's on the screen. Perfect. Okay. Maddalena, you still there with me? Can I
Yeah,
hear you?
thank you. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Here we go. Blow that up, Chewy. So the old men in the group like me can see it. People, look down at that particle, ara, right? Realize it's different. Look at these conjunctions, the gar and the de, right? I thought you said, hey there, baby. I thought you said these words, the word for but is Allah, right? Oh, God, it is. But here's another one for but this but is different. Maddalena, this de is different from the other but that we have in Greek. So look at that. What you mean? Wait a minute. I thought but is but. Whoa. Yeah, no, not really. In Greek, it's not. Now look at the next word down. Hex. Notice there's a rough breathing on it. It's an indeclinable numeral. Its ending is not going to change. It's always going to be hex, which is nice, right? Oh, finally, I don't have to memorize goddamn endings. Oh, sorry. I'll put the nice language on for the little ones. Okay, ew. Look at the adverb underneath that. Maddalena, this is what we're doing. We're trying to figure out different words, and I want you to see what a variety of different kinds of words that we've got. This "eu" is an adverb, right? It just means well. It's never going to change its form. It's always going to be "eu."
Ew.
Yeah, nice. Did you hear the W sound in that? There's your digamma.
Nice.
And this grammar by Smyth, it's going to have digammas all over it, right? Like most people don't realize that kalos has just the word for fine or beautiful, that it has digamma in it, right? It's amazing. But okay, anyway. Next word down, let me hear you say it, Zoyan, and I'm going to go ahead and pronounce the iota subscript because as I was reading today, Maddalena, listen how current this is. I was just reading today. By 400 BC, They are starting to phase out the pronunciation of the iota subscript, but in the Attic, you can still hear it. So that's why, come on, man, let's just get as close as we can to that rarefied, purified Attic. That was one of the reasons, one of the things the people online were saying today about why ancient Greek is so hard to learn, and they're right, is because of the dialects. And you really are dealing with different music in each of the dialects. So anyway, anywho, let's keep going down the vocabulary. A being your conjunction, right? A, right? Either A or B. A, right? Or you could just have it by itself and it just means or. You're making a choice. It's telling you A is telling you you're making a choice. You mean just that one vowel is its own word? Not really. Not really. Notice now that the eta can represent a choice. And I want you to be thinking about that the rest of the time that you're learning classical Greek. It'll come in handy. Now, underneath that, Maddalena, is the verb. We've got all 6 principal parts. I want you to pronounce them nice and loud, and I will correct you on those, please. It's the verb to order or command.
Keleo, keleuso, ekeleusa, kekeluka, kekelusamai, and sorry, hic is that no? It's ekeleusein. Yeah.
Yeah, that 6 principal part, that's an aorist passive, and it's difficult to pronounce. It is ekeleusthen. Now, I want you to hear, I want you to say them again, but this time I want you to focus on the accent and hitting the accent. So go ahead, give it a shot. Do it again, but focus on the accent.
Give me a second.
It's no rush. Maybe baby will absorb some of this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you just put in your grade school that, at home we speak Koine Greek.
There you go. There
Alrighty.
you go.
So keleuo, keleuso, echo. Oh man. Ekeleusa, kekeluka, kekelusamai, ekelusthein. Okay, ekeleuthein.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Now listen to me as I say it,
Okay.
and I want you to mimic me exactly. Kelewo. Now notice on that first one, the upsilon, and again, this is training, right? As I say upsilon, your eyes go to the upsilon.
Yeah.
That is in Kelewo, right? So that upsilon is the digamma. So really, it's its own consonant. It's not a vowel there. It's not acting as a vowel, right?
Yeah.
So people try to run that together. The Brits do this. They run the epsilon, upsilon together, and they say you.
Yeah.
Keluo, they'll say, right? Right? I think the more Attic pronunciation is with the digamma vocalizing. So it comes out Kelewo.
Okay.
Kelewo. It's got it in there. But Kelewo, Keleuso, Ekeleusa.
Ekeleusa.
Good. Ekeleusa. Good. Hear the digamma is still there. The Attic is still asserting a digamma. Ekelosa. Good, good. The 4th principal part, kekeloka.
Kekeluka.
Good. Kekelosmai.
Kekelusmai.
Good. And ekelosthen.
Ekelustain. Yeah.
Good, good, good. Underneath that is luo, and I want you to memorize luo because it's going to
Okay.
be your paradigmatic example of what a verb does.
Okay.
It's a regular verb, okay? Luo, luso, elusa, leluka, lelumai, eluthen. Go ahead.
Yeah. Luo, leuso, elusa, leluca, lelumai, elusane.
Beautifully done. Right? Listen to that, little one. Mommy's doing it perfectly. Luo, luso, elusa. Now, before we jump from this opportunity, I want you to look at the screen, look at the verb luo, and I want you to realize it's 6 principal parts. The first principal part, luo, is going to give you the present. The second principal part, luso, is going to give you the future.
Yeah.
The third is going to give you the aorist, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's all we've learned so far in Unit 2. We've
Yeah.
learned those. We learned the present, the imperfect, the future, and the aorist. All of those are coming from these 3 principal parts. Luo, luso, elusa. Luo, I destroy. Luso, I will destroy. Elusa, I destroyed.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. And then if you want to make the imperfect, eluon, I was destroying. Right? And you say, what the
Mhm.
hell's the difference between I was destroying in the imperfect and I destroyed in the aorist? The difference in those tenses is the aspect, something they call the aspect. Go ahead and blow me up, Chewy. That's the aspect of the verb. It's whether the verb is ongoing, the action is ongoing, or whether it's a specific point, terminus in time, right? I'm telling you, these Greek verbs, they cap.
I'm unfroze now.
Okay, cool. I thought I lost it again.
Key complex the way they're doing this. You
You
could
froze for a bit. Can you
I
go back about 2 minutes?
go back. The complexity. Thanks for telling me. The complexity of what is being packed into the verb is mind-boggling. You learned in Unit 2, Maddalena, that ancient Greek has these tenses. It's verbs, it's words of action and being, that these words have tense to them. And it's not really tense like we know it. It's a more rarefied, kind of specified activity or being. Is the activity ongoing? Is the activity something that happens habitually? Or is it something that is a one shot wonder? And so I just want you to know that as you're learning all of the basics about the Greek verb, it's going to be overwhelming. There's a lot being programmed in there. Go ahead and turn with me to page 39. Turn with me to page. Oh, you know what? Maddalena's busy. Put with her hands. Put on page 39 for her. Blow it up. Fantastic. Chewy, look at this. You got to show me how to do this. 39, yeah. There we go. Blow it up. Fantastic. Maddalena, I want you to see. Give me a shout out if you can see that person, number, tense, mood, and voice there at the bottom.
I can see it.
Okay, fantastic. I just want to go through these a little bit with you just to make sure you've gotten it. Okay? That person, we've got 3 of them: first, second, and third. Right? Now, of those people, that first, second, and third people, we've got singulars and then we've got plurals. So what do we have? We've got first, second, third, singular, and first, second, third, plural. That is both person and number in a verb. Every verb is going to have this person, number, tense, mood, and voice thing, right? Some of them will be weird and they don't, because they're infinitives, they don't have person and number, right? But they've got this instead. They've got tense. Oh, God. But it's only aspect. What? How the hell are you supposed to memorize all of that? Right? You can't. I just want you to see the complexity of it, and I want you to get your mind around what's going on conceptually. Okay, so every verb, when it comes to person and number, has a first, second, third singular and a first, second, third plural. The first singular is I, second singular you, third singular he, she, or it. First plural we, second plural you all, third plural they. Okay, does person and number make perfect sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. So when the verb is going to do something, it'll do it through either an I, a you, a he, she, it, a we, a you, or a they. Excellent. Go ahead and move down to tense. This is the kicker that kicks everybody's guts out. Are you ready to see why this is so complex? Tense always. Look, they put everything in caps, right? Yelling. Tense always conveys information about aspect and sometimes conveys information about aspect and time. Oh, God. What is time? Time is your present, past, or future, right? I'm doing something. I will do something, right? I did something. Fantastic. But what is aspect? Aspect indicates how the occurrence of the action is viewed, whether the action simply occurs, is in progress, is repeated, or is already completed. Okay. The action that you're doing, what is it? Is it in progress? Are you falling right now? Right?
Yeah. Nice.
Look at the four examples they give you. We fell, we were falling, we used to fall, we had fallen. Look at the fourth one. We had fallen. That is nice, completed action.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's already done. When you're talking about it in the past, it is already done. Okay, those are aspects. And they give you the bold three at the bottom: simple aspect, progressive or repeated aspect, and completed. Right? Your aorist is going to be that simple aspect. Right? It's a simple action, one timer. It's not something that's being repeated. It's not progressive. And why are they so consumed? Why are they so consumed with these concepts? Because when you're identifying what an action is doing, you can identify it with respect to all sorts of things like time. So the Greek mind saw this and said, we're going to have to capture this. The present tense describes an action in present time with progressive, right, or repeated aspect. I am falling. I fall habitually. I fall every time I walk by the ice cream, right? I fall to the temptation. That's my habitual falling. I am falling. Right now, I'm falling. The ice cream is calling, right? Look at the future. The future describes an action in future time, right? That can be simple, I will fall, or progressive, I will be falling. Okay. Do you see how there's, my God, man, you have to consider all of these for each of these tenses? Yes. It's easier than you think. It will solidify itself in your brain. We'll do it together. The perfect tense, look, whose name comes from the Latin word completed, right? Perfectus describes an action in present time and always has completed aspect. Look at how they translate it in English. I have fallen. Do you see how that's present time?
Yeah.
Right now in the present, I have fallen to the temptation of the ice cream. Right? I've already done it. It's completed. But it's completed at present. Right now, as we're talking right now. So the perfect tense is actually a present time, but it has a completed a completed aspect. So it sounds to us like it's what you would call a past. Wouldn't you just call it a past tense? No, you wouldn't. It's a present tense. Oh, God. See, the people don't expect these things. Then we got the pluperfect I had, right? It's just the perfect that's kicked into the past time. Yesterday, I had mowed the lawn. I had mowed in English. I had mowed. Yesterday, I had eaten the spaghetti when somebody barged in and blah, blah, blah. So you can see that in the past, that pluperfect is already done. It's done in the past. Fantastic. Look at the future perfect and don't worry about it because we're not going to get it. It's just will have, right? I will have done something. Good. But it's so rare that you're not going to get it in this text. You don't need to worry about it. Okay. Then we get 6 and 7, the imperfect and the aorist. And that imperfect is that past time again that's progressive, right? I was doing something. I was, in the past, I was doing something progressively, repeatedly, right? And then the aorist tense is a past time, but it has simple aspects, just a simple action, right? I fell. That's it. Poop. That's it. Done. Don't need to describe it. Describes an event which happens once and for all. Once and for all. Okay. Then they give you this chart. They give you this giant chart. Now you can look at that, and if you're the type of person who likes to put things together, this chart is useful. If you're a person who's like me, who looks at something and hopes to see it circled, but sees instead these fucking boxes, you know what I mean? It's a pain in the butt. But it puts your tenses in the right place to show you which are a present, past, or future, right? Okay, fantastic. You're welcome to that if you want it. Okay, now,
Thank you.
Maddalena, I want to step back, and before we finish off by going to mood and voice with this section, before we go to mood and voice, I want to step back and ask you. This is a lot on verbs. How's it? You think you're absorbing maybe 60, 70%, 80%? Where are you?
I'd say, yeah, probably like 70-80%.
Good. So conceptually, it's making sense to you.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. That's good news because units 2 and 3 are notoriously the breaking points. Anybody who was unsure of themselves for a good reason, those people will find that the verb in Greek is devastatingly complex.
It is, yeah.
Okay. So everybody who's sitting there with your brain like, okay, fine. Should we go to the appendix? Maddalena, I want you to get used to going to this appendix when you don't feel it's in the very bottom. When you don't feel like reading and you don't feel like trying to translate, but you want to do some Greek, find your personal space where you can be private and just open this chart. Chewy, look how far it is. It's not even halfway through. Okay,
Thank
now.
you, Chewy.
Yeah. Did you beat me to it? Go to here. Let me. Here. Oh my God! Can we scroll with this? No. That's ridiculous. Okay, here. We got to figure out some kind of bookmark because I'm going to be jumping to this appendix over the next 4 weeks. I'm going to be jumping to this appendix quite frequently. Okay. Oh, there we go.
You could type in the page number, maybe.
Yeah, that would be way too easy. Come on. What are you talking about, man? Come on. Does she know who she's dealing with? Okay. Yeah, some of those charts are, right? Okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to the very beginning of the appendix, which is on page, Maddalena, you're there. What page is that on? Boom.
589.
Yeah, here. I want you to go to, right now, I want you to go to page 689. Yeah, jump 100 pages down. Why don't we just plug in the page number next time? That's genius. Look at these verbs. Can she see my screen? Okay, Maddalena, look at these verbs.
Yeah.
You see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across the top. That's their principal parts. These are all the most used verbs, the ones that you're going to see all over the place, right? Most of them very sexy. I mean, some good verbs here, man. Like, let me show you, de law, right? Oh, God. What is that? I'm going to make something clear to you, right? I'm not going to sacrifice. Anyway, realize that you're going to be looking over charts like this. Just look at this verb thuo. I'll put it at the top. It means to sacrifice. Thuo, thuso, ethusa. Tethuka, tethumai, etuthen. To sacrifice, to burn that incense. Does that look like luo? It looks like luo, doesn't it? What was luo? Luo, luso. Yeah. Do you remember? Can you do luo?
To destroy.
Yes. Yeah. Do you remember the principal parts though? Luo, luso. I want you to be looking at thuo, but I want you to be thanking luo. Luo,
Luo,
luso.
luso,
Yes.
lusa.
Elusa. Good.
Lusa.
Uh-huh.
Elu,
Laluka. Good.
leluka.
Yeah.
Lelu,
My.
my,
Yes.
and Leluthane.
Good.
Yeah. Okay.
Eluthane. You got it, right? You got it. Look how everything is going to be fitting together like that. And you're just pretty soon going to recognize, yeah, that first principal part, it's a present or an imperfect. Yeah, that second principal part, it's a future, right?
Awesome. Yeah.
Okay. You're only going to get that. You're only going to get that from looking at this stuff. So I want part of your preparation to be looking at it. And that's where we go to the beginning of this appendix. You're just starting verbs, and I want to go to the verbs. Notice the nouns. Go ahead. Notice the nouns are only a short section. The verbs, all of a sudden, you're in a giant world. Here, Chewy, let me take a word. Yeah, no, what are you doing? No. Here we go. Okay. Will you sit down, please? Please sit down. Okay. These are the charts. I'm sorry. I should have had this marked. But we'll go there. Okay. There. So here are your nouns. Look at this. If they can still see my screen, here are your nouns, right? We got first declension nouns here, second declension. Uh-oh, look, here's some third declension nouns. Ooh, they get weird. Look at that. Nominatives in eta versus alpha. Right, shorties and alpha. Look, here it is more. Eta sigma. You haven't learned those yet, right? Second declension nouns. Here they are, whole bunch, right? You're looking at the morphology. You're looking at the changes that the words, the nouns are making, and you're like, okay, that's not bad. I can see how these forms are. Here's some adjectives, right? So we went through the nouns already. We finished those. We went through adjectives. Then we're going to hit participles. Participles come from verbs, people. Right? Do you understand? They're basically the verbs turned into that adjective. They're trying to describe things for you, just like an adjective is. And this is where we're going to get a lot of them. Boom, boom. But then we're going to hit, oh, there's definite article. Oh, yeah. Right? Some demonstratives. Oh, God, pronouns. Love them. Nouns and pronouns you can't have. You see how many pages we've gone? Now we get to the verbs, right? Now we get to the verbs. And this appendix will follow exactly the lessons that it has given you. Look, it's lined up the present, the imperfect, right? Fantastic. You can see luo. It's using the verb luo because luo is standard, regular, right? God, love it. Luo, right? Lue, slue. Oh, God. Forget those duals, right? Because we're not concerned about this. Anywho, Maddalena, look what you're doing. You can just start perusing these verbs.
Okay.
You go on a couple of pages. Look, here's the future. You going down the future. Here's the future infinitive, right? To do something, to be about to do something. Isn't that nice? Future indicative, middle. Oh God, we can change our voice. Active, middle, and passive. Look, there's a ton. It's gonna keep going forever. It seriously is gonna keep going forever. Look, how many pages of these forms do you want? How many pages of these verb forms? Right? Here's some of the common ones, the me verbs, ditto me, histe me. Right? Now, here's the problem. These are your bases for a whole shit ton of your vocabulary. Look at their endings. They're odd. Don't they have odd endings? Oh, God. They have odd forms. They're not exactly like the verbs that I've learned. Yes. And they're going to have all page after page after page because these are very popular verbs, man. I'm telling you, this will go on until you get down finally to your list. What have you done? You have looked at the complex machinery. Take it down. You've looked at the complex machinery. That is what you have started just today. Okay? I want you to realize that you're taking a giant chunk, a giant bite out of Greek when you start working with the verbs. Okay. Maddalena, what questions do you have for me? And yeah, what questions do you have for me right now?
Okay, so the when you are taking a verb and you are changing its form, uh are there specific letters that you add consistently with every one, or does it depend on the word?
Yes, yes. There's very specific endings in each tense. The moods will have their different indicative or subjunctive. They'll all have their own endings. That ending will completely identify for you. It'll tell you that person and number. So what's the easy way to think about this? Each tense is going to have specific endings that tell you all the information, like is it a first person or a second person, is it singular or plural, all of that information they're going to have packed in there. So you need to learn different endings for each tense. For example, on page 45, look at these endings. Should we bring up 45? Look at these endings. Oh God. No. Is it? No, down. I need the bottom part. There we go. Look at these endings for the present, indicative, active. Present, indicative, active. Right? That's all we're going to learn is indicative, active right now for a while. But this is the present tense. Are you ready? What are the endings? The endings are o, ace, a, amen, ete, usi. Or notice for that third person plural, the usi can also be an usin with a nu. It's got what's called a movable nu at the end of it.
Okay.
So for your present verb, like luo, I destroy luo. All you do is you take off the omega and you add these endings to change the person and number. So first person singular, I destroy is luo. Second person singular, you destroy, lues. Lue, he, she, it destroys, right? Luomen, luete, lucy. They destroy, lucy. They destroy. Hear how that's just the present tense? Present tense. It can be they are destroying or they destroy. Right? And you say, how do I know which is which? You'll know from the context. You'll know from the context. Oh, God. You mean there's shit that I learn in context too? On top of all this technical? Yes. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
How many pages? If I'm not scaring you, how many pages? This Smyth grammar is 750-ish pages. 750 pages just to explain the grammar of Mother Greek. And the writing is tiny. Have you seen it, Maddalena? It's
I have, yeah.
tiny. Look at how tiny it is. I could spend 45 minutes on this page. Right? What? It's ridiculous. So, do you feel overwhelmed?
Not too bad. I'm following. So
Okay, good. Good, good, good. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to take a break, a 10-minute break. And then I want you to come back and I want you to be able to take a vocab quiz from this chapter. And I want us to be able to drill your present, imperfect, future, and aorist endings. Let me say that again. Your present, your future, your imperfect, and your aorist endings. Those are the four tenses. You'll find those, Maddalena, on page 45 is where they start. So I'll ask you, what are the present endings? And I want you to be able to say, o, ace, a, omen, ete, usi. Good. I want you to be able to do that for the imperfect, for the future, and the aorist as well. Okay? So that's what I'd like for you to practice because that's what we got to grind into your head. I'll come back at 30 minutes after, and we may start, depending on how ready you are, we may just start. But if you can do the vocab by then, that would be fantastic, okay?
sure. Okay. I
Okay.
could do that.
Okay. Fantastic. We'll see you in about 40 minutes.
All right. Thank you.
All right. All right. Is Maddalena ready for her quiz?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, you know the drill. You know the drill. Page 53. Put your right hand over the English.
Okay.
And I just want to hit the verbs to start with. So, do you remember what kaleo, kaleoso, and kaleosa means?
Order.
Good. To order somebody to do something, right? It usually has an infinitive with it. Kileo, right? To order somebody to do something. Good. How about luo? What does luo mean?
To destroy.
Excellent. How about paideo?
Paideo, to educate.
Good. And pimpo?
Send.
Good. Fantastic. I want you to concentrate on those.
Okay.
verbs, and I
Mhm.
want you, yep, good. And I want you to try to be solidifying how they're working in your mind
Uh-huh.
during this process. Okay. Now let's go back and do a little bit of reps, some time in the gym. Go
Okay.
back to the present
Mhm.
indicative active. This is page 45. But I want you just to give me the forms of the present indicative active, those endings. Tell me what those endings are.
O is a omen ete usi.
Beautiful. How about the imperfects?
O is a omen ete usi.
That's the future. You're giving me
Oh,
the future after I switched up and I went to the imperfect.
imperfect.
Yeah,
O
the
is a omen ete on.
good.
I have it
Yeah.
all memorized, but
Right. And of course, you did it from present to future. You jumped to that before the imperfect, right? Just naturally, because it's the second principal part.
yeah.
Okay, let's do so. The future is the same as the present. Always say omenete usi. How about the aorist? What do the aorist endings look like?
A as omen ate on.
Good. Aas e
Something,
amen
something like that.
ate on. Yes, you got it.
Ate on,
You
yeah.
got it. Okay, so one more time after me. The
Okay.
present. Always say omenete usi.
O is a omen ete usi.
Good. The imperfect on se omen ete on.
O is a omen ate on.
Good. The aorist aas e amen ate on.
A as a omen ate on.
Good. Fantastic. What I'd like to do now is I'd like to apply those endings to make sure that you understand how they are being used. So please turn to the exercises now.
Righty.
And this is page 59.
Okay.
Did you screw?
I haven't looked at these yet.
Go ahead. Here is the nope down. The exercises. Yep, there you go. See how it says exercises? Perfect. You're a great teacher's aide, Chewy. You got to put that on your resume. Okay. Are you ready for this? I just
Yeah.
want you to look at the first exercise and I want you to tell me. Just relax.
Okay.
And I want you to tell me which word is the verb.
Epideus.
No, this is look on my screen. These are the
Sorry. Oh,
exercises,
okay.
number one.
My bad. Epimpon.
Good.
Yeah.
Epimpon, right? There it is. Nice. Now let's identify it. You have to be able to identify it. And when I say that, I mean I need to hear the person and number, right? I want to hear the tense. What tense is this verb, right?
Yeah.
It's so go ahead. Tell me what tense is this and what is the person and number? I mean, I want first person singular, first person plural, whatever,
All
right?
right.
And the tense. What is your guess on tense?
Um, I was thinking it was imperfect.
Good. Why?
The on.
Good. What else tells you this is at least a past tense? It got to be either an imperfect or an aorist. That go ahead. What tells you that?
The Ada
The
or
epsilon
epsilon.
augment.
Yeah.
Good. That's okay. That's okay. The epsilon augment at the front, epimpon. You know it's got to
Yeah.
be either that imperfect or the aorist from the ones we've learned so far, right? It's got to be one of those, and it happens to be the imperfect. How do you know it's not the aorist? Besides the Omicron new ending, it's also the wrong principal part. I just want you to look at that word, and if we take off the ending, the on, and we
Okay.
take off the augment, the at the front, we get pimp.
Uh-huh.
We get pimp. That is the first principal part. Pimpo,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
If it were aorist, it would have a psi in it because it's pimpo, pimpso, epimpsa.
Okay.
So you can know this thing is an imperfect based on its ending, based
Okay.
on its augment, and based on its stem, its root, the pimp. We know
So,
we know. So anyway, anywho, that's how we're identifying verbs. Now look, I didn't have you translate anything, right? By itself, how would you just translate epimpon?
um, I mean, epimpon. So, oh man. Um,
Go back to your endings and think, where's
uh,
that on?
on.
Where's that on?
Okay, sorry.
On s
So it
e
would be
on.
we were sending, right?
Okay, we would be a first person
Oh wait, sorry.
plural.
Yeah, you're right.
We we have
Um,
to identify which person and number this thing is.
or it would be they were sending because is it they?
Good. Good. Hold it right there. Good. So it
Okay.
can be a third person plural. It can be a they, or it can be, in this case,
Uh-huh.
this ending can also be a first person singular, I.
Okay.
Now, it's not the first person singular
Oh, I
because
see. Yeah.
our subject is plural. Look, hoi theoi.
Okay. Yeah.
That is in the nominative plural masculine, right? For the
Okay.
noun theos. So
Yeah.
that has to be the subject. So it's hoi theoi epimpon. How would you just translate hoi theoi epimpon?
The gods um were sending.
Good. A good. And I'd accept either we're sending or sent there as well. Either one.
Yeah.
Excellent. Good. The gods were sending what? Dora.
Dora. Um, yeah. The was that gift?
There you go. Gifts, right? Gifts. And it's plural. Gifts. Good. And where are
Mm-hmm.
they sending them? Eistain horon.
Dora. Oh God.
Yeah, what does that word mean? See, look,
Oh
it's fled. You won't remember it until you see it the seventh
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Remember? We
Yeah.
had it
The
yesterday.
house?
No, that's good. That's good. You're
Yeah.
thinking IKEA maybe, but that's
Oh
not.
yeah.
No, this is the countryside. Just say
Okay, the
countryside on it.
land, the countryside, yeah.
Yeah, good, good, fantastic. Now, none of that is important except for the verbs.
Yeah.
Look at number two. Forget about the entire sentence, but the verb.
Okay.
Epimpson. Epimpson.
Interesting. So then
Okay.
that C would mean that it's aorist.
Good. It's an aorist. Now let's say
Okay.
what person and number. Think about your aorist endings, and I want you to think as, amen, ate, on. Is this an
Understand.
at the ending? Yeah, it is. They've added a new, but you can do that. You can
Yeah.
add a new when there's a vowel at the end of the word, like just put on a new there. Fantastic.
Oh, I see.
So it's what person and number is that? It's a
A
third.
third. Yeah.
Good. Third singular, right?
Uh-huh.
He, she, or it sent.
Yeah.
He, she, or it sent. Good. It just so happens that right next to that verb is the subject, hohomeros.
Yeah.
So he is the he of the he sent.
Yeah.
So how would you translate epimpson hohomeros?
Um Hom Homer sent.
Good. Beautiful. Right? You see, forget everything else. Forget the rest of the right. That's all you need. You're seeing how the verb is driving the sentence. It's the machinery of the sentence. Look at the next one,
Okay.
number three, and let's cut to the chase. Just take me to the verb.
Okay. Hold on a second. I'm all scrambled up here.
And notice too that you are scanning. Now you're having to scan these words and you're having to figure out, no, that thing doesn't look like a verb. That thing doesn't.
Okay. So
Right?
let's
So it's
see.
good for you.
Susie.
Good. Pimp Susie. So identify Pimp Susie. Tell me what tense, person, and number.
Okay. Let's see here. Um. Oh, is it? Mm, is it third person future indicative?
Good. Third person, what? Singular or plural?
Plural. Sorry.
Good. Third person, plural, future. Right? You got it exactly. And you knew it was the future because of that pimps. Right? Pimps. It's
Yes.
got the future third person plural ending and it's got the future root to it. Right? Fantastic. So how would you just translate it? It's a third person plural future for
Um.
send.
They'll be sending.
Good. They will
Yeah,
send.
they will
Oh,
send. Yeah. Oh, did you freeze, or is it me?
He's frozen.
Okay.
as the men will send. Good. Beautiful. Does everybody see that? And by everybody, I mean all the voices in the head of Maddalena.
Yeah, for real.
Okay.
Uh.
Number four, Maddalena, number four is a question. I want you to
Mhm.
notice that the front of it
Yeah.
has ara on it.
Yeah.
And at the end of it, it has the semicolon, which
Yeah.
is their way of expressing a question mark. Who is they? Some smelly Byzantine
Yeah.
monks. This is not the original Greeks. Why? How do we know that for sure? I mean, just think about it. The ara is already telling you it's a question. Why?
Yeah.
Why would you need to signify that twice? Anywho, look at number four. It's a question, and I want you to find the verb and just identify and translate the verb for me.
Okay. Number 4. So that luos destroy, right? And so luete
Luceta.
lucita. It would be um is it second plural
Good.
of future?
Good. Second
So like will
person
you
plural
be
future.
like
Good.
asking will you be destroying?
Good. Yeah. Yeah, right. And now look, people, what do we have here? We have Kai after it. And you were told in the vocabulary that Kai can be a conjunction or an adverb. As a conjunction, it's joining two things. So it means and. It means
Yeah.
and is a conjunction.
And
But as an adverb,
oh,
right, it is even. You translate it as
even, yeah,
even,
even
right?
on,
So
right,
try it as an adverb here
even so.
and finish this translation because
Okay.
you know what philion is? What
Yeah,
philion?
friendship
Yeah,
or
good, good,
love,
good, good,
or yeah, yeah.
good.
Um, will you be destroying even the gods' friendship?
Good.
Is that what it is?
Good. And what's under that God's skirt?
Oh, uh, circumflex.
Look at the
What?
article on
Oh,
Theou.
taste.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
What
So
gender is
it'd
that?
be um
Is that a masculine or feminine or neuter?
um is it neuter?
No, it's feminine.
It's feminine.
Right? You just earned yourself some reps. Right?
Yeah.
We'll do some reps. That's okay. We'll do some reps.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
feminine. It's feminine.
Okay.
So taste the ooh is
Oh, yeah, you're
actually
right.
yeah,
It's
a goddess. And why is it important? It's important because the Greek is giving you that much information.
okay.
Trying to tell you that this is a goddess, right? So,
Mhm.
and look at the gloriousness just for a minute of the article tain with its noun philion.
Yeah.
So the definite article is separated from its noun,
Yeah.
sandwiched between the definite article tain and its noun philion
Mm-hmm.
is this attribution, right? Where
Oh,
is
yeah.
this friendship from? It's the friendship of the
Of the
goddess.
god. So, okay.
Yeah,
I see.
yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. It's a gorgeous, isn't it a gorgeous
That's
way of
great.
just kind of sandwiching something in there? It's kind of
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, I like it. Okay, look at number 5. The verb is at the very end. Eluomen. What is eluomen? What is its? Identify it for me. What is its tense, person, and number?
Du-du-du-du-du. Illumin. So, um, is that price? Oh, wait. So the epsilon means that it's oh god. Okay. Shoot. I'm sorry.
No, take your time. Take your time.
Oh, it means it's is no, I'm wrong. Omen.
What does the epsilon on the front tell you?
Oh, is it that I keep thinking that it's aorist or aorist, I mean. But I don't.
That epsilon augment
Uh-huh.
tells you it's either an imperfect or an
Mhm.
aorist. Those are the only two choices we have
Yeah,
with an
but
epsilon augment.
it's imperfect because it's
Good, but it's
of
imperfect
the
because of the ending, right?
yeah,
Because
yeah. I know that's why I kept getting scrambled up.
there you go. For the voices in your head,
Yeah.
what you're doing is you are identifying based upon many things: the
Mhm.
augment, the stem, and the ending. When you
Mhm.
slide all those together, the right combo comes up in your head, and you say, "Oh, right, it's imperfect."
Yeah.
The augment says it's got to be imperfect or aorist for us so far.
Yeah.
And the ending, almond, right?
Mhm.
Is that an aorist ending? That's not even an aorist ending. So it's got to be that imperfect, right? And look, the stem is that first principal part, right?
Mhm.
It's the lu from the luo.
Yes.
So many ways of identifying those three different components come together. Good.
Okay.
Right?
Mhm.
Eluomen. So how would you translate
Illumin.
it? It's first person
Um.
plural.
Um. Um. He. She. Uh.
First plural.
The first plural. Oh, they. So it'd be
No, we.
we. Oh, yeah. I forgot that. Okay, so it would be well, we destroying. We're
Good.
destroying or destroy.
Good. Good. Either we destroyed is acceptable or we were destroying.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. One more. Look at
Okay.
number 6 at the ending, epaideosas.
Pie sauce.
Tell me the tense, the person, and the number.
Okay. Um. So okay. A pie sauce. Oh, okay. It'd be Eris, right? And it would be um oh oh man.
Give me first, second, third,
Mm.
singular, or
It would
plural.
be okay. Yeah, it would be yeah, it would be second, right?
Good. Second,
Second
singular or plural?
singular.
Good.
Yeah.
Second singular. So you figured out it's aorist,
Mhm.
second person singular. Can you tell us you got aorist first? How did
Yeah.
you get that aorist? What clicked that told you it was aorist?
Because it was us,
Good.
and that's the only one with the alpha.
Right. Right. Look what you did. Recognize what you
It's my
did.
brain.
Right? You're using that ending to tell you there which it is. Good.
Yeah.
And notice that the stem, if you take off the epsilon augment on the front, which we would expect for an aorist, so that fits. Notice that what you've got left when you take that and the ending off is paideos.
Yeah.
Paideos with a sigma. And when you're going over the principal parts in your head, paideo, paideoso, paideosa.
Yeah.
Right? You can see that, oh yeah, it's got the sigma. That aorist has
Then
the
it would
sigma.
be, yeah.
Yeah. So every element of that tells you, all three elements tell you that is an aorist. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Now, what you just did was you spent some time figuring out how the verbs worked through these 4 different tenses. In the next chapter, you're going to get more tenses to work with, right? And we're going to build for you kind of the whole verb by
Okay.
telling you everything you can do with that verb tense wise. Now,
All right.
one of the things that we did not cover, I need you to go back.
Mm.
We focused on tense because honestly, tense is the one that throws everybody.
Yeah.
But I want to show you on page 43. I want to show you on page 43 that you can describe the voice of a verb. Every verb is going to have one of 3 voices: the active, the passive,
Yeah.
and the middle. Now, most people get this before they understand tense with its aspect. They get this right away because it's pretty much the same in English. Actively, I kick the ball.
Yeah.
That verb is active, it's acting upon something. You have a direct object, right? Passive, the ball is kicked by me. Right?
Okay.
There, the subject is having the verb act upon it.
Yeah.
Right? That subject, the ball is kicked. Fantastic. Okay. And then we have middle. The Greek has something that's we don't have in English. Well, we do. We compensate for it in certain ways. But for them, it's an art. It's an art to use this voice. And that's the middle voice.
Yeah.
That's the middle voice. And that middle voice means you've done something, but you've done it for your own benefit. Right? Think of it in English. I think the closest we get is, well, I'm having my kids educated.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right? It really is a process that comes back to me. It benefits me in the long run.
That's crazy.
Right. Right. Yeah. Isn't it great? So it's a voice that you can shift the verb into in order to expose the intent of the one doing the action. Right? If you think about that for a minute, what it shows you is the intent. You're doing this thing so that you will derive X, Y, or Z. Right? So it's a kind of, you have to get used to this voice, this type of voice. Okay. That's one thing. And the other that I want to talk about is mood. Go back to 42.
Explain that.
Yeah. What the hell is the mood? Now, the only mood that we dealt with in the exercises is the indicative
Yeah.
mood, right? And it tells you here, what is the indicative mood? Go ahead, shine it up, Chewy. The indicative mood is the mood of factual statements and factual questions, right? It's reality. The indicative mood is the exercise of reality. It's the true. That's the indicative. But you can have other moods like the subjunctive mood, right? The subjunctive mood cannot be.
Mm, he froze.
We can't hear him either.
Okay.
Subjunctive, optative, and imperative moods.
Mm.
You're back. We can
Okay.
hear you now.
Nice. Okay. Can you explain
Subjunctive.
subjunctive? Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So subjunctive, look at the English types at the bottom. If we do something, right?
Uh-huh.
That's not we are eating. That's an indicative. We right now are eating, right? A subjunctive would be if we eat now, then we can go to the store. Wait. Are we eating now? No. This is a condition. We're just thinking. These are just thought experiments. If something,
Okay.
then something else.
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing the subjunctive can be used for. Let's go to the store. Let's go to the store. That's not we are going to the store. That's a
Yeah.
suggestion.
Hmm.
So the subjunctive mood,
Is potential.
yeah, it really is potential along with the optative. The optative, look at the examples of the optative here, right? We might do
Yeah.
something, right? We could do something. We should do something. Think about that for a minute, right? What does it mean to say we might do something? What does it mean to say we should? It's not saying we're actually doing it. We're still in this world of potentiality.
So it's like hypothetical almost.
Yeah, it's very hypothetical, right? You've taken yourself out of the indicative and put yourself into an iffy world, right?
Nice.
And finally, the easiest mood for anybody to remember is the imperative. It's just a command. It's just a command. Instead of saying we are eating dinner, it's a command. Hey, you, eat dinner, right?
Yeah.
That's the imperative, right? So the imperatives here that you'll see, they're in the second person singular and plural. They're you, like if you're talking to your kid or something, hey, you, singular, go eat your dinner, right?
Yeah.
That go eat, right? Or go there is the command. You can do it in the plural too. Hey, group of people, go do something, right? Now, you're going to think that that's the only type of imperatives that exists, but it's not. They'll show you later the use of third person imperatives. Let that jackass go get it, right? Let that person go do it. That's a command, right? Hey, you, right? Go do it. That's a direct command. Indirectly, let that jackass go get that box.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, God. It's like a forceful suggestion that he has to follow up on. So you get all sorts of imperatives like this. Don't think that the only ones you get are the ones they show you here because
Yeah.
we've got more coming. Okay. Otherwise, we covered everything on verbs. I want to ask you, how do you feel about verbs?
Pretty mind blown. I'm pretty good. I just have to associate the patterns with the concepts. Yeah.
Correct. Correct. And you have to sit down and you have to say, O ace a omenete usi, present.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Imperfect on on ete on, right?
Okay.
You just get them. You have to get the tenses down. Know
Yeah.
exactly what those endings are so you can identify verbs, right? And you think to yourself, how good is this? What is this going to do for me? I am telling you, Maddalena, right from the start here, you need to understand when you get into a Greek sentence and you get lost, which you will
Yeah.
because you're waiting for order and you're not getting it. When you're in that Greek sentence, you will start to go numb in your brain until you come across the verb.
Yeah.
As soon as you hit the verb, you can figure out exactly what the majority of the sentence is doing
Cool.
right there with just that verb. So I tell all my students, I tell them all, and half of them don't believe me until it gets demonstrated. When
Mhm.
you're translating, if you are confused, stop what you're doing. You're spinning your wheels, stop what you're doing,
Yeah.
and go to the verb.
Mm-hmm.
Identify the verb and translate the verb just like you and I did, and you're going to get the sentence. It's going to start up again.
Cool.
Okay, good, good, good. I want to take you to the Bible real quick in the middle of all of this. Chewy, give me Bible Hub John 1:1, please. This is something, it's in the book, but it's around page 150 or something when they start using text, but I'll just pull it up here. Mm-hmm.
You giving me
No,
the
that works.
logo?
Pull it, make it, blow it up big so she can see it. Boom. Okay.
Mm.
Now, Maddalena, I just told you we just looked at verbs, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you where the verbs are in this sentence. See the ain here?
Yeah.
The ain here, the third word in,
Mhm.
that's a verb.
Yeah.
Ain here again, that's a verb. You say, what a minute, those don't look a damn thing like any verb that I just saw.
Yeah.
Here's another one here at the end. Ain.
Mhm.
Those are the
Being?
yes, ain. Those are all the verb to be.
Be. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
And they are showing you a past tense.
Mm.
There was. In arche ein ho logos. It's just the
Mhm.
verb to be. In the beginning was the logos.
Mhm.
Kai ho logos ein. Look, it's just doing the same thing again. If you know what your verbs are, and the
Yeah.
verb here is just was. Something was
Yep.
something else. In the beginning was the word. And the
Yeah.
word was proston theon, in the presence of God. Right? Okay,
Mhm.
so I wanted you to see if we just keep going and just pick here. Let's just pick something at random here. This is just using the boring verb to be a little bit. If we go here, look,
Mhm.
where do we find our verb? Here's one right here. Agenital.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
Oh, God. Then we're set. I'm telling you, this entire sentence makes sense around its verb or verbs. Right? When you get multiple verbs, those are the center of gravity. All I want you doing now is thinking analytically.
Mhm.
Thinking analytically, looking at a sentence and saying, damn, where's the verb?
Mhm.
Where's the verb? Look, here it is. Fine.
Fine.
See the ending? Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. The A. O ace A. Right?
Mhm.
Oh
Yeah.
God, there it is. Right? Fino. Oh, it's beautiful. What is happening here? Something is shining. In te scoidiai. In the darkness.
Taste. Yeah.
And what is that thing? It's force, dude. Right? All of that is driven. All of that is driven by the verb. Look, here's another one. You keep going in that verse. Kai scotia auto
Out.
kat elaben. Look, here's the verb. Kat elaben.
Mhm. Yeah.
Kat elaben. Oh God, what is that? It's from kata lambano. Lampano lepsomai elabon. This is an aorist and it's a goofy aorist too.
Okay.
God.
Robin.
Look at what they did. Yeah, Laban, right? Look at what they did. They put it's supposed to be kata plus lambano. Kata lambano is the verb. But look what you can do. You can take that prefix and the end of it, you can put your epsilon augment right there. Say screw you to the alpha that's there and just turn it into an epsilon.
Uh-huh.
And it's kata elabin instead of kata elabin.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Anyway, the exercise I'm trying to show you is just analyzing a sentence based upon where it's verbs. Where
Okay.
it's verbs. What are we gonna do with the verbs? Here, Adelphin, there's one. Erchomai, eleusomai, Adelphon.
Ale.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, God. Is that a second aorist? It is. Oh, shit. On s e omen ete on. It's gonna have goofy looking endings now.
Yeah.
Right? That you haven't learned the second aorist yet. It's coming up though.
Oh, God.
Right. But notice what I'm doing. All I'm doing is working with verbs.
Okay.
Right? Going sentence by sentence, working with verbs. Okay, take it
Yeah.
down. I beat her over the head with that enough. Okay. All right. So you can see, look, we've had 2 units, and I want to get to a few more exercises before we go.
Okay.
But you can see we've had 2 units, and what you have to do is there's a certain amount you have to have memorized, certain endings. You're going to get endings. And believe me, for the first 7, 8 units, the memorization is awful. Okay, it's a whole bunch. After that, things drop off. You're not memorizing so much because you have patterns set in your head.
Yeah.
Right? Now, you needed a little extra workout with the articles. So I want you to go to page 28. Should we bring that up on page 28? And I want you to look at this with me.
Yeah.
Maddalena, please look at it directly. Masculine, feminine, and neuter. Look at that. We got our nominative singular there and genitive, dative, accusative. Then we got the nominative plural. Everything's lined up. Look at the masculine column. Ho, tu, toi, ton. Plural. Hoi, ton, tois, tus. Oh, nice. Ho, tu, toi, ton. Hoi, ton, tois, tus. Ho, tu, toi, ton. Hoi, ton, tois, tus. Now you do it. Start reading it, and then when you don't need to read it anymore, just take your eye off the words and say it.
Ho tu toi ton, hoi ton tois tus. He tes te ten, hai ton tais tas. To tu toi do, ta ton tois ta. Is that right?
Notice that the neuter, genitive, and dative look just like the masculine. Yeah, both in the singular and the plural. They're going to look just like the masculine. So if you want to think about it, that neuter is only different by its nominative and accusative, which are always the same thing. Right? So it's for memory aid, right, is all there. Those are your endings. You also needed me to spot check your declensions of your nouns. So go to page, boom. Start on page, let's do second declension first. Second declension first, I want you to go look at page 26. Look at the word adelphos. Adelphos, right? Adelphos, adelphu. Go ahead, you finish it off.
Aldefoy, Adelphon, Adelphe.
Yeah, forget the vocative, but keep going.
Oh, yeah. Aldelfoy, Aldephon, Aldelphois, Aldelphus.
Good. And you notice those endings are exactly the same as the article. Look at the plurals there. Oi, on, ois, us.
Yeah.
Just the same thing as those articles. Good. Good.
Okay.
Jump over to doron, the gift. Give me doron, the paradigm now. Just read those off.
Doron, doru, doroi, doron, dora, doron, dorois, dora.
Good. Now focus on the accent.
Okay. Um. So it's doron,
Good.
doru, doroi,
Uh-huh.
doron, doron. Oh wait, sorry. Dora,
Good.
doron, dorois, and dora.
Good. Good. Right. Just like the explorer.
Yeah.
Right. Fantastic. Fantastic. Right. You're reviewing those. You're looking at those, trying to figure out what those endings are and how you can recognize them. Now go to
Yeah.
page 23. I'm going to give you that eta,
Mm-hmm.
the feminine first declension nouns ending in eta first with techne. Please hit the accents on the first try. Go ahead.
So with the eta, but techne. So techne, technas, technai. Right? Am I doing this right or no?
Finish and then I'll correct.
Okay. Technan. Techne. Technon. Technes. Technas.
Okay. Every voice in your head should recognize you are starting to get tired. Right? No,
Yeah.
I'm serious. I'm serious. You're starting to get tired and you're going back to thanking. You're thanking your way through it.
Yeah.
Right? Don't. Let me say
Okay.
them for you. Let me say them for you and then I want you to say them again.
Okay.
Ready? Techne,
Techne.
technes,
Okay.
techne, technein.
Okay.
Techni, technon, technice, technos. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
You do it.
All right. Techne.
Good.
Technes.
Good.
Techne.
Good.
Techne. Technon.
Name.
Name. Okay. Techne. Technon. Technes. Technas.
The nominative plural is techni. That's an I.
Techni. All right.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Now revert to the alpha in the first declension. You get hora. Hora. Horas. Horai. Horan. Horai. Horon. Horais. Horas. Go for it.
Okay. Hora, horas, horai, horan. Horai, horon, horais, horas.
Beautiful. Fantastic. Okay. Now, final exam for the evening. Jump to the exercises that are on page.
Brain scrambled.
Yes, we're almost. No, it's only so much Greek you can take anyway before overload sets in. Go to page 60.
Okay. I'm
Go
already
to
there.
page 60. Fantastic. And I want you to look at, just take the last one, 23.
Okay.
And I want you to say, first of all, find the verb. Can you find a verb in here somewhere?
Pimping.
Okay.
That's a very end.
Good. That's your infinitive to sing,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Is there another verb in here?
Kaleuse.
Good.
Yeah.
Kaleuse. Look how fast you got that. Good. Just identify kaleuse for me.
It's third person singular and future.
Good. So translate it. How would you translate that?
They oh shoot.
Singular. Make it third singular.
Third singular. Okay.
Not they, but
we
no. He, she, it. He, she, it is third singular.
Oh. So it's, oh God, why? Why? Okay.
Because you're exhausted at the end of your workout. That's why. Right?
Okay. So third person is not they.
Right. Third
But
person
destroy.
singular
Okay.
is he, she, or it. Good.
So it destroys.
Kalao. What
It
does
will
kalao mean? To destroy?
destroy.
Oh
What?
my
Sorry,
God. We've
I'm
popped a
I'm
circuit
broken now.
in our brains.
Command.
Yes. No, it's to order. So
The
he, she,
order. Okay.
it.
Command.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. So it commands. It will command.
Yeah. It's a future though, right? It's a
Okay.
future.
Yeah.
So
So it will
good.
be
It,
commanding.
good. It will be commanding. He, she, or it will be commanding.
All right.
Right?
Yeah.
Beautiful. And it's going to command somebody to do something, right? Right?
Uh-huh. It will,
Okay, so that's why you get that infinitive in there. That's why you
okay.
get that infinitive. Now, all of the other words in that sentence you can piece together.
Yeah.
They're just nouns that have been stacked up in the nominative, genitive, dative, or accusative cases.
Mhm. Yeah.
All you have to do is understand how that verb is working. If you can translate that verb,
Uh-huh.
you can translate the whole sentence.
Okay.
Sometimes when I'm reading Galen, he's real highfalutin in his style, and he'll have 7, 8 lines, and then the main verb at the end of the sentence. It'll be like the last word in the sentence because he wants you to concentrate on it. So I've had to hold my breath all 6 sentences. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm just getting nouns and adjectives and adverbs. I don't know what the hell's going on until I get to that verb at the end. And when I translate that, everything, all of those little other things that I was juggling, they'll fall into place.
Okay. Yeah.
So a great professor once told me, he said, don't try to translate. Don't start to try to translate a sentence until you've read every word of it, right?
Yeah.
Until you get to the end, because it's not
Yeah,
going to come together
that's good.
otherwise.
Nice.
Good. Okay, you've done an excellent job tonight. What I want you to do tomorrow, I want you to read Unit 3, study the Unit 3 vocabulary,
Okay.
and realize that it's just the completion of the tenses. We're just going to
Okay.
complete the tenses. That's most of what you're getting in the in that chapter. If
Okay.
you can just casually read it to try to
Okay.
understand it, you're going to notice this is a phenomenon. You're going to notice that you will start learning more of each chapter because you're becoming used to all the technical terms that are being used.
Yeah.
So you're going to understand 90% of this one as opposed to your 80 of last one. So because you're getting all that basic terminology down, you don't realize that I'm teaching you that, but you are. It's part of the process. So keep it
Okay.
up. Keep
Thanks.
it up, and please, please relax as you read it and say this, it's only going to be 5 days this week. Right?
Yeah. No, it's great. It's like mind blowing, you know.
How do you feel overall? Give me some feedback how you feel.
I feel enlightened in a way. And like my brain is swelling. Yeah.
Good. Good. Oh, God, I love it. Okay.
Yeah.
And notice that you want the Bible, right? You want that. So notice tonight we jumped into the Bible, not in the way that you think. And I didn't just say, hey, translate this, but just in a way to identify where are the verbs.
Yeah.
Biblical scholars don't do this. This is not how they learn.
Yeah.
So it's very important that you recognize you're getting that broader foundation that's being laid. Next time that we come, I'm going to start off the session with a translation, something wonderful, something complex, and something involving the physics of the cosmos.
Oh.
Now, when you and why am I doing that? Because I can drown you as a student. the more morphology you learn,
Mhm.
the more you'll be questioning, why am I learning this morphology? It's really bothering me. Right? Is that all Greek is a bunch of different endings and I have to memorize them? So what I have to do every once in a while is bring you something that will give you that aha moment, and you'll be like, oh, that's why we're bothering to do all this morphology, so
Yeah.
we can get the goodies like that. So I'll bring that eye-opening thing to start with. I don't want to quiz you on
Okay.
vocabulary, but I do want you to start studying the vocabulary from Unit 3. Okay?
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
All
Awesome.
right. All right. It's very nice. I
Mhm.
think the setup's good with
Yep.
what you've got. And let me know any questions, in the meantime.
Okay.
I'll see you tomorrow in class.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Okay. Good. Good night, voices of the brain.
Good
Good night,
night.
Amen. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.